Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Tacos today, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. In this video, I'm gonna have episode 1 of Tutorial Tuesday. In this episode, we're gonna learn how to make simple, clean, in this case, grungy headers, banners, or whatever the sorts you want to use it for. So, firstly, you're just gonna open up a new document. You can either go to your saved if you have any saved, and this is gonna be a header in this case. So we're gonna set it to 3000 by 1000. You can either have the resolution at 72 or 100. Either or is fine. For background contents, I always set mine to transparent, so we always start out with a transparent background. Self-explanatory. And we're just gonna hit create. Now for this, I already have my color swatches. Hold up, before I do anything, we're gonna make some color swatches. So let's just alt backspace that and make this black and white, boop, or gray. Either or is fine. Okay, we're not gonna keep it that color, but anyways, we're gonna hit M on our keyboard, hit Shift, Alt, and left click. We're gonna make a little square like that. We're gonna hit M on our keyboard again, just move it over towards the middle, and hit Alt, backspace. We're gonna hit V before we hit Shift, Alt, and left click this and drag it out. Now we're gonna hit Control on the layer, thumbnail image, hit X to switch the colors right here from background to foreground, moving the background to the foreground, and again hitting Alt backspace. Now next we're gonna do is just drag this out one more time. Actually, we're gonna do it 2 more times, but that's besides the point. We're gonna Control left click, go over here. We're gonna get a off-white color. I normally do DE, so let's do that. DE, bam. We're just gonna hit Alt backspace, then one more time we're gonna hit Control Shift left click this, bump that out over there until everything's lined up. Control left click that, go up over here, and we're gonna get an off black. I normally do 1616, but you can do whatever one you want, lighter or darker, it really doesn't matter. Just hit that and Alt backspace. There we go. Now to group these layers, you can either click from the bottom or top and click the top. In this case, I'm gonna click the top one, holding Shift, and we're gonna click the bottom layer. Then we're gonna hit Control G. Then we can just name this whatever you want. I'm just gonna name it swatches. All right, and now we're gonna actually do the background. We're gonna make this like 2020 or 3030. There we go. We're just gonna hit Alt backspace. Now that we got our colors we're gonna use, time to go into finding a background. So for this one, the image with a white background, and we're gonna get an image off Google. I got this one. You can always just go on google.com, type in whatever you want, and click images. And once you're there, hit tools, then go to size and select 2 megapixels or larger, or 4 megapixels. Either or is fine, as long as it's not, you know, like 128 by 128 where it's like this big. Then you gotta resize it and it looks like that. Anyways, oh no, I actually made it smaller. Okay, you want to drag that onto your document. I'm just gonna resize it a little bit. Now we're gonna go to the easy part, gradient map. We're gonna click down here and we're gonna use this. I know it looks trash, but it's fine. So this is a layer mask of the gradient map, and we're just gonna hit B and hit X, or leave it right here if it's not already on black. And we're just gonna go yoink. We're gonna have that little green spot. Now we're just gonna add our little character or PNG image back to the document. Put it right there. We're gonna blow them up a little bit. Okay. Now we're gonna make another gradient map. This time it's gonna be a darker one. I'm gonna have this one in the description down below too. Anyways, hit a little X, okay. And we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna go this way by hitting B and paint over this. There we go. Now we're gonna add the little outline to the character or whatever. It's gonna be on here too, so you can just copy and paste it on there if you want. You can make it bigger or smaller. In this case, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. And hit OK. Now that's all set with your character. Gonna hit new layer, or you can hit Control Shift N and hit enter for a new layer. and we're just gonna brush over here. All right, now that we got our little light set up, it's time to the text. We're just gonna have simple white. I'm using BN Machine. You can download that off the font if you want to use the same font as me, but we're gonna just type in header, header TUTORIAL. Is that how you spell tutorial? Let's ask Google. Hey Google, let's see, TUTORIAL. Okay, cool. We know how to spell tutorial, right? And we're just gonna put a slight tilt to it. Okay. Header tutorial. Let's see. I have the styles you can use in here, but it's very simple. For tutorial, I'm not gonna use that. For header, I am though. Styles, bam. Now when you get it, it's gonna be green. And onto our tutorial one. Style, bam. Now we're gonna make a new layer. Control Shift N, or just hitting the little icon right there. Hit B on your keyboard. Make it bigger, big enough to fit your text. Bam, right in the middle of it. Either put lighten screen or linear dodge add. I'm just gonna use linear dodge add. Simple grunge. That's what I think I'm gonna title it. Simple grunge. And to have it all capitalized, you can hit the 2 T's right here, and it makes it all capital. Tutorial, simple grunge. Now it's time to add the best thing, the little elements that make it whole. So instead of being plain Jane and stuff without the lights and everything, let me just hide everything. So for this, I use just basic halftones you can find anywhere on Google. I'll have a link to the unedited versions of them in the little pack thing I'm gonna give you. Speaking of which, let me just make that real quick. Alright, I made this simple little asset pack for you. It's gonna have everything you need to make something like this. It's got all the little gradients. You can just save these gradients yourself by double clicking on them, clicking the little gradient bar right there, and hitting new. Once you hit new, it would be at the bottom of this. Let me show you for example. Bam, it's right there. I'll just delete that because I already got it. So that's how you use the gradients. I'm going to get rid of this texture. This is my little grunge for the outside, so we can just add this over here like so. Anyways, we're going to go to the other grunge side. This just darkens the left side of the image a little bit. Now we're going to go back to our little asset thing. Got halftones now. One of my favorite things to use. Gonna just add them to the side, or where you see best fit them. Put it under the PNG so it doesn't go all over on it. But we're gonna make a copy, and we're gonna go to the text, and we're gonna just hold Alt and left click it right here, like so. Now to get both colors, black and white, you're just gonna go back to the halftone, Control J, go to color overlay. If you don't see it, hit the little FX right here, color overlay. Normal, move it to white, so it's like that. We're just gonna rasterize the layer style, and wherever we want it white, we're just gonna hover over on the second one, just go bam, delete the black. Okay, next I'm gonna add the actual brush. It's gonna be right here. What I do with this, just make it bigger. It helps it take up more space so the header doesn't seem empty. Now to make it noisy like I did, like right here, how you can see the noise on it, what we're gonna do is simply hit Control Shift N, make a new layer, hit enter. You could hit D on your keyboard to get back to the regular color swatches. And we want to use the foreground color, which is the first swatch. Hit Alt backspace, hit for a black. Go to filter, noise, add noise, and you're gonna leave it on 10 or 8. I'm gonna use 8 in this case. Put it on 8. And we're just gonna put it on there, like so. And we're just gonna hit Control and E. Now it has noise on it, and now it's time for the little texture, for the brush. I'm gonna move that over back to our main PSD. You can line it up however you want, but I'm just gonna put it like this and turn the opacity down to like, for sure, like 10 or 8. 10's fine. I'm just gonna fix everything around real quick. I'm just gonna get rid of that. I don't like how that looks after all. If I wanna do something like that, where's my swatches? Make a new layer. I'm just gonna add another light up over here. We're just gonna group everything together, background included. Hit Control G, J, E, A, J. Now, if you want me to break down all those little steps for you, let me just delete these real quick. We'll break it back to this part. All right. So after you're highlighting all these, you hit Control G to group them. While holding Control, hit J to make a duplicate. Hit E to merge them. Hit A to select it, so it's only the 3000 by 1000. Because if you didn't select it like this, let me just do, for example, let me have the mouse people looks. This is what would happen. It would show all the images poking out like that, added together, which doesn't look right. Speaking of which, let me export this look as real quick. So this is why you hit Control A, then J for that, and we're gonna delete the bottom one. Now we have one that's not overlapping, that's just 3000 by 1000. Now we're just gonna go to filter, camera raw filter. I almost forgot where is that. We're just gonna load setting, and where you see temperature, we're gonna move it towards the right, +8, bam. Now it has that warmer look to it. Now we're gonna do the same thing, hit Control J. Now that we have it grouped up, we're gonna go to filter, other, high pass. Put it on 5, so leave it on 5, set to either overlay or soft light. That's not soft light, overlay or soft light, whichever one you want. Group that again, Control G, J, E, A, J. Next, we're gonna go to blur gallery, field blur. We're gonna turn it down to 5, and we're gonna put on high quality. And hit OK. Like that. And we're gonna make it brush big enough so it fits all our text, like so. And we're just gonna click a few times like that. Now we're gonna make it smaller. Get some of the background elements in there. Go with that. Now we're gonna hold Shift, bottom click the other group, Control G, J, E, A, J. We're gonna delete the bottom one. We're gonna Control J the layer 14. Then we're gonna go to filter gallery. And once we're in filter gallery, we're gonna go into artistic, paint, dupes, duabs, whatever you guys want to call it, and just put 1 and 1, brush type simple, and this is like a sharpening filter. Once we do that, we're gonna put this on like 60. Same thing, Control G, J, E, A, J. You don't have to always do that if you don't want to, but it's something I always do. And we're gonna make a simple text motion blur. J, copy our text from our main layer. Go. We're just gonna hit Control E so we can merge that group together. Filter, blur, motion blur. And we're gonna put it at an angle that almost fits it exactly. And we're gonna turn the size all the way up. Hit OK. Hit V, hit Control T, and Alt Shift, and left click and go from the side like so. Put on an angle again, and go to the brush and erase some parts of it like so. And going towards the middle part and erase. Group these layers, Control J, E, A, J, delete that layer. Okay, we're just gonna make our own one. We're gonna hit Inner Glow. And we're done for the most part. Rasterize layer style. If you don't want to see it, I'm gonna keep that just in case. Then we're gonna hit Export, save for Web Legacy, or I could hit Shift Control S, but that's my custom shortcut, so you probably are not gonna have that. And if this is for Twitter, we're gonna go up to here, and I already have one saved. It's PNG 8 256, and have everything checked as me, and you're gonna go to the percent and hit 50. But before you do all that, we're gonna rasterize this layer real quick, and we're gonna zoom all the way, hit our marquee tool and go to 1 pixel and delete it. Once you're done with that, now we can go back to export web legacy, put this to 50, PNG 8, and you can save this preset by just hitting right here and hit save setting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is your boy Tacos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.